because you have to push beyond. How bad do you want it? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Oni. If you're new here, this is Randomly Oni C, and this video is perfect. Okay, if you guys have been watching me, like if you're really a part of the fam, you know that I like to be authentic and I like to share what I go through and experience to help you, you know? So I am just a little bit frustrated, and I think in my head right now, because I'm thinking about lighting, I'm thinking about background and all of that stuff, and you know, what I envision for my videos and things like that. You know, I'm not at home in my usual filming environment where it's a bit more controlled. Not necessarily controlled, but I mean, you know, I know what I'm used to, you know what I mean? So with me not being home, it's different. So you got to work with what you have and where you are. And I think that is a part of not forgetting the struggle. And so I feel like this is just so fitting because we all get caught up in looking at someone and where they are currently, and you just feel like, oh my gosh, success has happened overnight, or they've gotten to where they are and it was easy, it was simple, you know, they didn't have a struggle. But the reality is that everyone has some kind of struggle, you know, as far as like on their process and their journey to where they are or where you want to be. Everyone has to endure and get through some kind of struggle. I think that as I look over my life and everything, there's so many different challenges and struggles that I faced and endured. And of course, at that moment in time, it was kind of like, man, I don't know how I'm going to get through this, and I can't see anything beyond this. But there is greater beyond that. But as you go through and after you get through and you reach a certain level, I think it is always great to be able to look back on that process and look back on those struggles. So for me, it's going to be great to look back at this particular video a year from now and say, wow, I have definitely grown. With your struggle, it's trusting the process and knowing that timing is everything. It may not be ideal, like your circumstances may not be ideal, or it may not be perfect for you right now, but that doesn't mean that eventually you won't get there. So I think instead of sweating the small stuff and getting in your head and stopping and not doing, it's like, you know what, I'm going to embrace this period and this time, this struggle, and know that I will get through this. And at some point down the line, you'll be able to look back on that and say, you know what, that was a struggle. I got through it and I'm stronger because of it. Our life experiences, our struggles, our failures, and all of that's for the greater good. We're supposed to learn from those experiences and those challenges and all of that so that we can grow and become stronger, and also use our life experiences to help other people so that either they won't have to go through those struggles, or when they're faced with that struggle, they can say, hey, look, I know Sarah or Timothy or Alicia or Oni has experienced that, and this is what they did. So I can grab some things from there and I can implement that into this struggle that I'm facing right now. All of the things that we endure and the struggles that we feel are just so great and are only for us are not just for us, it's for other people too. The struggles that we face or that we go through, it's almost kind of like it's good to put a bookmark there on those struggles, so that, or not a bookmark, but like highlight that struggle, you know, so that when you are able to go past that or get past that struggle, you're able to go back and say, look, I was able to get through that, you know, wow, look at where I am now. You know, I think it is very important to look at your life over, not just look at your life, but look over your life and see how far you've come. Even if it doesn't seem like you have gotten so far past that struggle, or you feel like you're still in that struggle, I'm almost sure that you're not in the same place you were when you first started that struggle. Some of the greatest people of all times, they didn't start off so great. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Steph Curry, LeBron James wasn't always great. Serena Williams wasn't always great. Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, one of my faves, Celine Dion, she wasn't always great. All of these people the people that you know, your mother, your father, the people that you look up to, they were not always who they are right now. They had to start somewhere. They had to trust the process. And also, I think that the key for so many people who are great and who are awesome and people that we look up to is that they never forget the struggle. And I think another part of not forgetting the struggle is that you remember it so that you don't repeat it, so that you don't go back to that place, so that you can always remember in that moment, in that time when I felt that struggle, that's how I felt, and I don't want to feel that again. So for me right now, I'm feeling frustrated and I'm like getting in my head, and this video almost didn't happen. So I can look back and say, you know what? I persevered, I pushed through, I still committed, and I still put the content out there, even though they're cutting grass outside and audio may not be that great and this and that, because you have to push beyond. How bad do you want it? Do you want to just stay in that struggle, or do you want to get through that struggle and be better? I'm even right now, through this video doing this, they're cutting the grass and literally right at the window, and I'm just like, you know what, this can be considered a struggle isn't always like just something so major, so drastic. Everyone's struggle is different, and I think that's another part of like struggle, and I'm remembering that my struggle is different from another person's struggle, and there are levels to the struggle, but also through the struggle and never forgetting, I think it is great to find the beauty in the struggle. Find beauty in your struggle. Even whenever I was in school, just trying to study and work and all of that, just trying to juggle work-life balance and work-school-life balance and all that stuff, the struggle was so real. Trying to graduate and all that, felt like that was just so much weighing down on me. And I was able to get through that, and I learned so much from that particular struggle to carry me into the other struggles in life. Not forgetting your struggle just makes you a better person. When you don't forget the struggle, you know that there is the potential for you to go back there. And because you haven't forgotten it, you still have like a taste of it, and you don't want to go back there. So you're going to do whatever it takes to never return back to that struggle. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If it was a struggle for you, just to try to hear me. And look, as I'm finishing and closing out this video, now it's semi calm, but that's the struggle. That's how it goes. So as always, continue to do things that matter and keep it random. I'll see y'all for the next video. Peace.